Hi guys, I am going to show a collective haul today. Just some stuff that's kind of been building up and I just haven't shown you guys yet. Okay. So, actually some of it actually got delivered today or yesterday. And it's things I ordered a while ago that just finally showed up. So, first of all, I need to open up the other one. I have been needing more magnets for making pacifiers and bottles. And Angela had shown me a really great site to order magnets. And while I love them for my pacifiers, they're a little too big for the bottles. So I couldn't really find the size that I wanted on that website. So I went to Wish and I ordered a couple different sizes of earth magnets to use for bottles. Some of these are kind of small ones, so I double them up, but they work well for bottles for me. Since the bottles, typically the nipples that I use are the smaller standard type nipple. And another thing that I wanted to do is, because I usually make the bottles and sell them on eBay, which I'm going to still sell them on eBay, but what I kind of want to do is I want to start just doing the nipples themselves, like buying some standard nipples and then kind of some like wider nipples and listing those on eBay, because I've had a few people contact me saying that they want, or they have a bottle that they want to do like a RealCare pacifier for, or not pacifier, nipple, but they don't want to buy a whole bottle for that. So I've really been toying with the idea of just making the nipples as well and selling them. And I was going to get like the silicone one. I have some silicone ones I can do that with. And then I also was going to get some like rubber ones. And yeah, so, and this was kind of that idea where I got that idea. We were at Toys R Us yesterday, or I was at Toys R Us with my kids yesterday. Most likely the last time we will be there with them. I will be going back for my son's birthday stuff. Right now, only things are 10% off, so it wasn't a huge savings toy-wise. And honestly, their baby section is really picked over. There wasn't much left of like baby bottles or pacifiers or anything. But I did find these, which I've had these in the past for my real kids. My son was on Pediasure forever and it was really nice, and I opened one up. To have these, you can just screw them like right on top of like those pre-made bottles. So it made it really easy to just screw on the top of like a Pediasure bottle. And it was really nice to like just throw those in the bag, have the Pediasure bottles in the bag. So if he needed a Pediasure, I just had to put that on top of it, because he was in between being able to use a bottle and I didn't really want to carry around extra sippy cups. So I just went with that. And with him having autism, it took him longer than typical to figure out how to drink from a regular cup. And we had like multiple different sippy cups for him, which some of those worked, some of those didn't work. And so that just worked the best for us. And then also I got for my babies these Tommy Tippy pacifiers. One is, they're clear and it's kind of a greenish clear with a purple star on it. And the other one is like, whoa, a purple clear with aqua, and then it has a unicorn on it. Once again, like I said, they still were only 10% off, and I paid more than what I really wanted to for these, but I have never seen this unicorn pattern. And truthfully, that's the one I wanted. And these are the bigger size Tommy Tippies, which honestly, these bigger size work better with some of my babies because they're a little less rounded. They're more flat. So some of my babies, the bigger pacifiers or the flatter ones work better with their faces. So I picked up those. And then my kids and I stopped at Walmart, and they had a bunch of clothes for 50%, or not 50% off, for $3 clearance. And it was like holiday stuff. So this was part of their 2017 holiday line. And it's a 3-piece little outfit. It's made by Health Tech's Baby. It's a 3-piece outfit. It's got, oh, I didn't even look at the shirt. So it's got this long sleeve shirt that it says State Park Ranger on it, and it's got a little gray bear with a ranger's hat on it and some mountains and trees, and that's kind of like a green, foresty green, well, not really foresty green, kind of like a bright green color. And then it has this vest that says Explore the Wild. It's got a little patch on it. And the vest is primarily navy blue, but it's got some gray in it. And then the detail in it, it's got some campsite stuff like a sign, some trees, a tent. There's a lantern, some acorns, mountains on it. And then it's got these navy blue sweatpants. And I got this in a size newborn. And it's kind of a large size newborn. But I thought that was so cute for $3. And then also for $3, I got this Child of Mine by Carter's 3-piece set. This is actually more so for my daughter's Lovable, but I thought it was super cute. The first part is a t-shirt that is thick red stripes with little black stripes, and it's got a baby penguin, and it's probably like a baby penguin and a daddy penguin. Then there is the onesie that it's just white, and in embroidered it says Cool Little Guy. And the onesie, one of the O's in cool is a penguin face, and one of the T's in little is a reindeer. So it's really cute. And then it comes with these black little pants that have a penguin face on the bum. My daughter picked that out, like I said, for her love of bows, so that's really cute. I wish I could find preemie for her Lovabella. I cannot find preemie. I can find, like, this particular Walmart has preemie stuff, but I can only ever find boy preemie there. And my daughter, obviously I've shown the video that she has a Lovabeau and a Lovabella, but poor Bella doesn't have as many clothes as Beau does. So we picked that up. That was $3. Our local Walmart, or the closest Walmart I should say, doesn't have any preemie stuff. The good Walmart, they're kind of hit and miss with preemie stuff, but the ghetto Walmart, and the reason why I say ghetto Walmart is, like, if you go to this Walmart, it's not kept as nicely as the other ones. That's why, like, if honestly you're in our area and you say the good Walmart, people know exactly which one you're talking about because it's new, the store is really kept nice. And if you say the ghetto Walmart, they know exactly which Walmart you're talking about because honestly that one's not, a lot of the employees don't seem to care, sadly. But that one has a lot better, like, baby clothes. So, and we were by that one because that one was closer to the hospital, because we were doing something over there. And then also I picked up this bag. This is my Amazon order. I got this bag and it was on clearance for $10. And you know, I'm thinking about for the meetup because I am going to be taking 2 babies to the meetup. Technically 3 if you count my American Girl. And I was trying to, I didn't want to really bring my rolling suitcase. So I was hoping to find a bag that I could fit the 2 RealCares in. So I'm going to test this. I'm going to go grab 2 of them if I can find 2 of them quickly. Okay, I grabbed the first 2 I could find, which were Piper and Oakley. So what it is, at the meetup, I will be bringing Oakley. So put her in here. But I will also be bringing a baby that my friend is purchasing from me. So I will need to be taking 2 electronic babies through security. And if I don't have to take that rolling suitcase for checked bag, I'm not going to. And actually, this will work. It'll be heavy, but I have a stroller, so that's okay. But what I'm thinking is, obviously to go through security, I need to have both babies out and they both need to be in a bin. But when I get to the plane, I'm going to need one in a bag, and then I'm going to have my backpack diaper bag that I use actually as an all-time bag now. I'm going to have that with, and then I need something to put the extra baby in. Well, I have that rolling suitcase that I've used before, but I'm going to be taking a checked bag this time. And I don't want these babies in the checked bag. And I know I can fit my American Girl in my backpack. So what my plan is put my American Girl on the bottom of my backpack, and then put like a change of clothes on over it for myself, over it, and then like my meds and other things that need to be in there, such as my laptop. Well, then I'm going to use this as my carry-on bag, where once I get past security, I can put both of the dolls in this bag, clearly. They will both fit. And then I can put this bag in the overhead compartment once in the plane. And this bag has room for putting like Oakley stuff in there. I can put like my little package with the batteries and all that kind of stuff in here. And it's got lots of zippered pockets. So I'm thinking this, and like, look, here's Oakley in it. It's a good size bag. And it's got 2 front pockets, and it's got this one side pocket, another side pocket, and then it's supposed to have a strap with it. Is it in one of the pockets? Oh, here it is. So it does have a carry strap. But like, the more I was thinking about it, like, I want to keep Oakley stuff with her, like the RealCare 3 stuff. And so I can put that, like, put Oakley in on the bottom, put like a blanket, the RealCare 3 stuff on top of Oakley, and then put, what did she name him? Oh. My mind is drawing a blank on. My friend has seen the baby. I'm not going to announce any of that stuff right now. She's already named him. It's a boy. And she... Was it John Luke? No, it's not John Luke. John Mark. That's what she named the baby. I'm going to put him on the top. And then also I've got a pocket so like I can put... Because he's on... baby think it over. So I can put his stuff in the bag as well. So this will actually work really nicely. That way, once I get to Minneapolis, or I might put Oakley on the top. You know, this bag looks like it'll fit nicely in the basket of my stroller, or I can throw it in the stroller itself. And, you know, so I don't have to worry about it being heavy. But I was thinking, because I wanted something that I could fit both babies in. And obviously on the way home I won't have the second baby. But, you know, there's other things that'll be coming home with me in my big suitcase, because I'll be picking stuff up for, like, gifts for the family and such. But I wanted like a smaller carry-on bag that would fit the 2 babies in it. So this will work nicely. And like I said, I got it on Amazon for $10. So yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong for that price. And then I can still use my diaper bag to carry the other things that I need. Because when I flew to North Dakota, I had my little rolling suitcase as a carry-on, and that had all my clothes and everything in it. I didn't even check a bag. And then I just used that diaper bag for other stuff. Well, I don't need a rolling suitcase just for my clothes, because I'm going to be taking a big suitcase, because I will have my clothes and Oakley's clothes. And like goodies and stuff for my friends and like Crystal. And so that stuff's all going to go in the suitcase along with my clothes. And I always like to carry a change of clothes for myself in my bag. So I could even fit it in like one of these pockets. Like roll up my t-shirt, my pair of my pajama pants, and put it in one pocket. And then in the other pocket, like a pair of pants, a pair of underpants, and a t-shirt in the other pocket. And then I will have like a change of clothes in case something happens to my suitcase. And I will have like all the parts to Oakley that make the RealCare 3 work. Well, you don't need them to make her work, but I know everybody's going to want to see them. And so, and then have John Mark's items that make him work, not just the little goodies that I'm going to be giving her as well. So, I'm really excited for this bag, and I think it'll work very nicely as my carry-on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Because I wanted something, because the more I thought about it, like, I know when Crystal's traveled with in the past, she has her doll bag as well as her backpack. And that's, I think, all she uses as carry-on, and then she has her checked bag. And being I'm bringing 2 dolls, I want to kind of do it this way, so hopefully this will work. I think it should. And like I said, it was a little heavy with the 2 dolls in there, but I will have my stroller, so I can throw the bag in my stroller. I'm thinking of just keeping the babies out before I go through security. When I get through security, because I'm going to be dropped off really early. Once I get through security, I can just take my time, pack them in this bag for the overhead bin. And then I'll still have my stroller with me, and I can just set it in the stroller. And speaking of my stroller, I also got the tray, the food tray. I'm not going to flip it over with the better picture because it has my address on it. I will open it. I have to try it on the stroller. When I read everything, it said this one should work with it. This adapter should work with my stroller, so I've got to try it. If not, I got it from Amazon. I mean, it's not that a huge tray, but it's a tray nonetheless. So I ordered that, and then I ordered the belly bar. That I should have coming. That was an ordeal. I had first found one. I found it on Amazon, and then I found one on eBay a little bit more for the Amazon one. So I offered the person what the Amazon price was, and they came back like 50 cents less than what their asking price is. Like, why make an offer if you're only going to go down 50 cents? Like, just don't waste people's time. So then, or no, I offered a little bit less than what Amazon, that's what it was. A little bit less than what Amazon asked, because I figured they would come back with an offer. If they took my offer, great. If not, okay. But, like I said, they came back 50 cents less than what they asked. So then I offered again what the selling price was on Amazon. And the person was incredibly rude. Like, seriously, their response to that was $200 offer on an item that they listed for, this was $15 on Amazon. And with the message, F you can keep your SHI money. Like, wow. I did report them to eBay because obviously, clearly that's an abuse of the offer system. First of all, you know, you could just, decline it if you feel insulted. I've declined many offers. I don't cuss the person out because I feel offended by their offer. Because even in my offer for the price on Amazon, I just simply put, I know it's cheap, this is the price on Amazon, I would rather buy it from a person or a small person trying to make a living on Amazon or on eBay than on Amazon, like giving it to a bigger corporation. And yeah, the person was just incredibly rude about that, and it's like, seriously? So they were obviously reported to eBay because I then went to Amazon. It was actually this. I got the belly bar on there. But the tray, that's what I was trying to purchase. So I ended up going to Amazon and buying it anyways because it was cheaper on Amazon. I'm not going to pay almost, yeah, they wanted $20 for it. And then I started looking at their other listings, and basically it looks like they went to Babies R Us right before Babies R Us closed and just bought a whole bunch of random crap. And like one of their listings, like they had a bunch of different baby jogger items. One of the listings, like you could see the price tag on it, and that was before the discount, and they were asking more than what the price tag on was it before the discount. I mean, I get people are trying to make money on eBay, but you know, realistically, if you can find something, I personally, when I price something, I kind of look at the comps. Like, if I, like, okay, like my baby Think It Overs. There's a bunch of baby Think It Over, or not baby Think It Overs, RealCares. I listed Holden on eBay. Later this week I will be doing his video showing him working and everything, but he is listed on eBay, and he's $725 shipped. And that's free shipping, and that's including all the fees and stuff, especially through eBay and whatnot. And if you use Ebates, you can even get sometimes a discount back of like up to 10% from eBay. And then you also get eBay points, which you can use towards buying other eBay items. I think it's 4 times a year. So you get a little bit of money back even when you buy it. So looking on eBay, there are other sellers that are selling RealCares that may have a few of the items to make them work, but they don't have the X stick. And Holden will be coming with the X stick now. And they want like $400, $500 for it. So yes, he is more money than those ones, but he's coming with everything to make him work. I will be having a video showing him working. And I've purchased items off our RealCares off of eBay that I was told work perfectly fine, and I got them and they didn't. Like when I got Holden and Danny, both of them, I was told worked. Neither of them worked because Danny had no batteries and Holden had 1 of 2 batteries. And I was told both of them worked perfectly fine. And I paid a good sum of money for those 2 dolls. Those weren't like the cheap $100 dolls. And they still didn't come with everything. I still needed to find, they came with IDs. They came with a charging station. But the charging station they came with didn't have the individual plugs to plug the dolls into the charging station. So I mean, they came with bits and pieces, but they didn't come with everything needed. So I still had to buy diapers, I still had to make bottles, I still needed to get IDs, or I think they had IDs. But anyway, so it's kind of a crapshoot. And so when I list stuff, especially other items, I kind of look at the comps. And I know on eBay, like for the bottles and pacifiers, I'm the only one that is making the bottles and pacifiers and selling them on eBay. I know Crystal makes them and she sells them on Etsy. I've tried Etsy before and I'm not an Etsy fan. That's just my own personal opinion. Nothing against people who use Etsy. But it's just not a site that I'm a huge fan of. So I will stick with eBay and she can sell hers on Etsy, and that's fine. It works for both of us because there's people who would rather buy them on Etsy and there's people who would rather buy them on eBay. And so, anyways, I'm just rambling now, but back to the thing, I did get my baby jogger tray over there. And I'm going to go try it on there. Plus, the other thing is getting it from Amazon. If it doesn't fit my stroller, I can send it back. Where if I would have bought it from the guy on eBay, I'm taking a risk if it fits or not. Because this one is made for the City Premier, which I've been told by multiple people that the City Premier is just the updated of the Versa. They just renamed it. So, anyways, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye!